Previously on Brownny Brown reacts to...
A ghost kidnapped Carlos. Well, it looks like we have a mystery on our hands.
Now concluding Scooby Doo Month with the most shittiest sequel of them all. It's been so long, Carlos, my old friend. Don't be like that, Carlos. This time, I'm not gonna kill you. Instead, I need your body. I almost feel bad for using you for my evil plan. You may not be mental yourself, although that's to be expected. Well, you'll see soon, buddy. Here it is. From the heavens above, I summon thee, a ghost who left us too soon. Come forth now and claim this body, to come back to the living once more with the power of the full moon. Everything is going according to plan. Everything.
Hey everyone. Well, I'll say it now. I never thought I'd be doing a Scooby-Doo style mystery with a version of the Descendants trying to look for a kidnapped victim named Carlos in a haunted house in November of all things. And I also never thought that my house would be hit by a tsunami, making me homeless thanks to a certain someone.
You're so on it? Look, I said I was sorry.
You didn't tell him, CJ?
Wait, tell me what?
I bought your house up from the ocean and put it on an island.
Wait a minute, if you could do that this entire time, why didn't you say anything?
You didn't ask, darling.
Well, I kind of would like to know these things. I mean, that's kind of important when you think about it.
Will you stop complaining? Yeah, we have to explain why we're suddenly in a haunted house because a lot of stuff happened off screen. Since the last day, due to time restrictions and because Gabe's job at Kroger's has been cutting into his time for editing this video due to the holiday craze. Also, he doesn't really want to cut too far into Christmas.
Wait, Claire, why would you... I told you that in private. Why did you write that in the script? Seriously?
I don't know. I thought it would be funny. Geez, who's breaking the fourth clothes now?
Now you got me doing it. Go on with the film.
Hey, just make sure you give me those Kroger cookies. Oh, and some ice cream too.
Moving on now, people. Let's get on with what we got going on. Well, not a lot has happened. Uma recognized the address that turned out to be a haunted house where we think the phantom virus is keeping Carlos.
And also Gil and Evie are joining us on this mission. We just have Google images of them in order to save time on drawing pictures of them. Just imagine Evie as a narcissist with a mirror and Gil's as a ladies' man.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I don't get why a computer virus would lead us into a haunted house of all places.
Because this is where most Scooby-Doo mysteries take place. Speaking of which, don't you have a movie to react to, Brownny?
You do realize we have a kidnapped person to look for, which is a lot more important. And I don't want to react to Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed. You're not gonna make me.
You've been prolonging this long enough.
Watch the movie, darling, and we will look for Carlos.
Yeah, we'll have our own Scooby-Doo adventures.
Fine. I guess I don't really have a choice anywhere since I had to sit through the first one. I guess I have to complete it with this. But there is one running theme in Scooby-Doo that I really don't like. That's splitting up. because nothing ever good happens when people split up. So please, we'll just stay together.
Whatever you say, Plush Toy.
I mean it now. No splitting up and no tricks. Well, I guess it's time to end Scooby Doo Month with the live action Scooby Doo sequel. I will say this about Scooby Doo. It's had many reincarnations that you can't just pick one. This franchise is something that's been around for forever and continues to this day. Whether it be good or bad, it still has some appeal to many different audiences. However, I can't say the same for the first live action adaptation of Scooby Doo. I mean, seriously, after that piece of devastation, you'd think that this would be a one off that would immediately be swept under the rug. But no. Apparently, like the idiotic Bayformers, this got a sequel with Raj Ganesh to direct it this time, but keeping James Gunn for the screenplay. And I have to suffer through it. This is Scooby Doo Monsters Unleashed. And just go on with it.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve. Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that feeling.
Well, let's get the horror over with. Hey.
Here we are, folks, on the red carpet at the grand opening of the Smithsonian Criminology Museum. Tonight's premiere exhibit is a
Mystery Machine Limo, huh?
exploits of Mystery Incorporated.
Okay, I guess I kind of can get that. I don't think that'll be enough to save the movie, though.
This crowd is going crazy over Mystery Inc. Here you go, girl. I got a mascot for each of you.
Nothing like getting that product endorsement, huh, Shag and Scoob?
Scooby, Burger King, eat the Whopper.
I consider it a privilege.
So, as we can see, it looks like the Scooby Gang is being admired. Okay, Tony Stark fans. Of course. What the heck, I'd be wanting Vilma's autograph too myself. What?
Oh, I called this. This proves it's Shaggy to be a stoner. Other stoners look up to him.
Mal, we have been over this. Shaggy is not a stoner.
But these kids were doing pot, and Shaggy knows that smell immediately.
I hope you're not gonna make Shaggy stoner jokes. Fred wants Daffy jokes, or Shaggy and Scooby jokes for this reaction. Please, for the sake of God.
Don't worry, my pet. I have a new joke. Gay Velma. We all remember Velma in that leather catsuit. Am I right, ladies?
Oh, dear Lord! Get back to looking for Carlos, you witch!
Fine. But sexy Shaggy will haunt your nightmares to the end of time!
Get back to the others, Mal! Oh, dog fans. CJ, we talked about this, remember?
We'll always be here to help.
It's right in front of you. The movie tries to blame this on Seth Green, but he's the guilty one. Can't you let me have this one? It's just like Pirates Ahoy. It gives you obvious spices right in the beginning. Like they're not even doing a good mystery.
All right, already. I'll let you have this one. But only because it's the sequel for the live action Scooby Doo movie, and I want to get this over with ASAP, so go ahead and do what you're going to do.
And speaking of guilty, I wonder why Mal of all people is helping us. Maybe disguise the fact that he's guilty of kidnapping Carlos? For the last time, I didn't kidnap Carlos! He's on your hit list! That is not true, you can't prove it!
Guys, we're not going to get anywhere if you two sit here and argue. Now, get back to finding Carlos!
Right. Because he might not have much time. I'll be back for sexy Velma. I don't like how she said that. He might not have much time. She's not even hiding it. I know she did. You know what? I'm going to throw the truth out of her.
CJ, this isn't going to help us. Please, can you behave yourself enough so that we can find Carlos? Okay?
All right, I'll try for Carlos.
Okay, that's good. Good. Now, to get back to this reaction. And CJ, no splitting up from the group. I mean it.
Whatever you say, grown-ass man, girl, and a plus joy.
Why must you make that joke?
Because it's funny.
A little bit about the exhibit?
Absolutely. This range is proud to donate the costumes of criminals we've unmasked in the past.
Like Black Panther,
Our very first day.
the 10,000 Volt Velvet,
Robert?
Skeleton Man, and even the dreaded Pterodactyl. We've also donated the costumes of some of our more ridiculous foes, like Chickenstein.
Oh, can you get a shot at that? Ridiculous. Obviously, she forgot that dude trying to plug us.
Eh? Well, oh, hello, Mr. Love Interest number 2. Gee, I wonder whatever happened to that other guy Vilma was pining for. This is why I feel like that Vilma should just hook up with Shaggy. it would save a lot of time with these random one-off guys.
Curator here at the museum. Very nice to meet you, Patrick. I hope you'll be working closely with our Velma on this ever-expanding program.
Angry.
Listen, Velma, I know that you're a mysterious jet-set adventurer preoccupied with international intrigue and all.
Oh, yes. That's me.
No, but, there's a symposium coming up on the syntactic reasoning of the criminal brain.
I've always found the criminal's inclination to incorrectly reason the
That's not good. Oh boy. Yikes! That's not. Looks like the costume's alive! Whoa! You know, this pterodactyl is making me think of a green pterosaur from Beast Wars. The pterosaur terrorize! I guess he's gonna go looking for Megatron. Yes. Ow. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh look, it's the main bad guy.
This is only the first run on the land your demise.
The heart of the hall, and Mystery Inc. fell far in the embarrassing debacle that tarnished the reputation of the once great gang. It was an utter disaster as two of the gang's key members, Norval, Shaggy Rogers, and Silver Scooby Doo, are seen here causing untold damage to Coldfield's hottest tourist attraction, which took a full 2 years to complete.
What? Excuse me, reporter girl. As far as the collateral damage is concerned, the only reason why that was caused was not because of Shaggy and Scooby. It was because the freaking green pterosaur decided to take him for a flight. Yeah. None of that would have happened if he hadn't come alive. Ugh. Boy, and I thought Spider-Man had it bad with Jameson.
When asked for comment, Fred Jones, leader of Mystery Incorporated, had this to say.
The old fools could solve its problems without us. I didn't say that.
And I guess,
I didn't. That's out of context. I kept looking back. Every time they made a play, we get screwed up somehow. I never noticed before. There's got to be some way that we can prove that we actually belong in the game. We've got to do something totally unlike us.
Shaggy, Scooby, I see that they're trying to have a development for these two, but, if any of these writers have been paying attention to any of the Scooby animated movies or TV series before now, they would realize one thing. Shaggy and Scooby are a lot of the time the main reason that the gang succeeds. Yeah, they goof up, but a lot of times their goof ups, while it may mess up at first, usually still results in the solution to the problem. Yeah, just like what we saw with even the first live action movie. When they caught the ghost in the intro scene before everybody broke off, or in Zombie Island when they, solved that case in that intro scene, and also sort of saved the day with the evil cat people. Ugh. Oh boy, these writers.
King's old man Whistles deserves to visit before any of our other creepy conquests make a comeback.
Ah, nothing like driving the old mystery machine, huh?
Oh, another creepy crib. How come we can't ever investigate like a Burger King or something? Brady.
I guess Burger King must be the endorsement.
And again, creepy is my middle.
You are trespassing on Whittle's Manor. Leave now or pay the price.
Uh-oh.
Dude, you just said we'd pay the price.
Sorry. What could possibly happen by ringing the doorbell?
Well, gee, Fred, considering all the years that you guys have been solving mysteries and, going after masked monsters and who knows what, possibly real ones, depending on the universe, ringing the doorbell of someone that just told you you're trespassing and to go away, what do you think's gonna happen, Fred? Is it A, he's gonna come to the door with a Burger King meal? B, nothing at all and you'll just walk away? Or C, probably fall down a trap hole into a very elaborate trap of some sort? Let's see what the answer is. As always, the answer is C. Oh look, they've entered the mousetrap game. It's a mousetrap. So now Scooby Doo Movie is brought to you by Burger King and Mousetrap.
By ringing the doorbell, Fred.
At 7 p.m., the owner will be home to set you free.
Huh.
Hey, you want to buy a box of cookies?
Excuse me. Have you heard the good news?
Well, this cookie.
Don't think, Scooby. By the way, you're telling me that they've also trapped a Girl Scout and Jehovah's Witnesses? Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting. Really? Thought the trap was just meant for Scooby and the gang.
Hey, what you doing?
Sorry. Oh, brother. The lock's on a laser thumbprint scanner. Oh, let me just take my makeup off now. You know what, Thelma? It's never too late to learn to properly bring it up. The last good thumbprint will still be there. So, a little too much. A fluster. And
Wow. So makeup can actually work? How convenient.
welcome.
Okay, let's split up and search for clues. Scooby and I will go this way. Look, it's still my thing that I see.
Ooh. I guess Shaggy just burnt you, Fred. Wow. Remember how in Cyber Chase Shaggy already knew what the plan was? He was like, wait a minute, gang, I didn't see how we were going to split up. Like, do we ever do it any other way? Yikes! And it ain't Batman! Whoa, boy! Ow!
Got it.
Yeah, Fred, that would have been more effective if you maybe got like a weapon. The shield's good, but you might need a sword to fight the knight. Like a duel. Or heck, if all you can find is a shield, at least throw it like Captain America. At least that would have helped somewhat. Idiot. Well, at least Daphne has got some common sense here. Oh, I guess he's psychic. Ow!
Right in the round table.
Wow. Well, technically that would be anybody's weak point. It's been a while. I wonder how everyone's doing with finding Carlos.
Hey, I think I found a clue. You'll find the clue by your daddy's picture of the lovely CJ. CJ! He truly likes me now more than you. You little...
Will you guys focus on finding Carlos? And CJ, you promised to behave.
Hey, I'll throw the hell out of her until she admits she did it. Me. I'm beautiful.
Carlos is doomed! Doomed! So doomed! Don't say that. I will say this. At least the Scooby Gang is getting along in this film, unlike the first film. I'm really happy they're not fighting. However, I can't say the same for my Scooby Gang.
You know what, Uma? You keep sticking your tentacles where they don't belong.
You're the one burning the clues, which is not helping your case.
I didn't do it, you giant octopus. You're just as a villain as me. You and your pirate boyfriend.
He's a gentleman.
Guys, please stop fighting. Think about Carlos.
Oh, shut up, Audrey.
Please, Evie, say something to help me.
Me. Alright, I know how to settle things. Was a celebrity guest star. Everyone give a round of applause to Kristen Chenoweth. What?
Don't you wanna be evil like me? Don't you wanna be me?
I am gonna burn Kristen Chenoweth.
Oh, please keep that woman away from Descendants Untold. There are people trying to make Descendants better, so we don't need Kristen Chenoweth to be cast as Maleficent.
Alright, I'm gonna send Kristen Chenoweth back, but just because I don't want Mal to do something bad to her. Thank you! Instead, I'm gonna bring in Angelina Jolie! Ah! I'm gonna burn you, little fairy troll! Protect me, Angelina Jolie!
You will do no such thing.
Then I'll burn you!
No fighting!
And how dare you dress up as Baby Yoda as Scrappy? No one needs a Scrappy in the gang!
We did that to make you angry.
Well, your mother's a scurvy little bitch! Allow me, Uma. Well, your mother's a petty asshole because she didn't get invited to a party. A boo-hoo for the witchy bitch!
CJ, good Lord, lass! If this was Christmas Story, they'd practically be eating a whole lot of soap for all them dirty mouths right now.
The analysis of the pterodactyl scale contains randomonium, which this book says is the critical ingredient needed to make monsters. Does that randomonium glow like those footprints on Wickles' head?
If we can prove Wickles is behind this mystery goes down like a .com and Poolsville digs us.
I'm guessing ScoobyDoo.com.
Randomonium is the byproduct of certain silver mines.
Like the abandoned mining town in Old Poolsville.
We better get to that mining town and see what...
Huh? And it seems like someone's a little nervous. Oh boy.
And by intimacy, I mean familiarity.
Then I don't want Patrick. I want you, Daphne.
Mal, do not turn this into a Vilma wants Daphne joke. Do you hear me?
But Velma's a closet lesbian. And is hiding it by dating boys. Yeah, she's dating Patrick. And in the first movie, that guy, she told the scrappy backstory too. But she does that to hide the fact that she's gay. We all know that from the original cartoon.
Oh no. That was never in the original cartoon series.
Well, I think Daphne really tries to help Velma here, which has this scene, and probably the most memorable in the movie. Get ready, girls.
What the? Oh my gosh.
My mommy?
Who's your mama? My mama? That was to Daphne. I want to let you know that I'm your mama now, Daphne.
Back now! Velma is not gay!
Well, what about the scene where Velma says that mysteries are her mistress and she must heed her sweet call? She actually uses the word mistress instead of using the word master. However, she could be bi too because she looks like she really likes Patrick and seems upset about her feelings. However, she must work constantly to hide the fact she's gay or bi, which explains her awkward social skills.
Okay. Or the reason for her accidentally saying mistress instead of master and not sticking with either random love interest from either movie could be that she secretly likes Shaggy. Seeing how later in the movie she admits to admiring Shaggy's carefree attitude and sees him as a hero.
Oh, really? I wonder how she feels about sexy Shaggy when she feels up his boobs.
Oh, good Lord! Just find Carlos! Anyway, calm down for a second, and I'm just going to put Must Be a Pop Show for this scene. Ta-da!
Please, darling, put on Must Be a Bob show on Scooby wearing Daphne boots. They tried to do Scooby and Shaggy and Velma and Daphne drag.
Does that bother you?
Scrappy Doo?
I'll burn him! I'll burn him! Never speak of Scrappy Doo ever again!
Oh boy.
What's with the personal attack? Look, I'm a huge fan. It's just my editor and...
Oh, really?
Who are you? Don't think I don't know your game. What's the future of the game? Really? Velma's the smart one. Fred's the leader. Oh, you are...
Who does she think she is?
I'm doing it because it's my job to unmask those who pretend to be who they're not.
Right.
Unmask those? You sound like who? The evil masked guy. You know that. It's just as you know, I'm standing here. You know that I know who you know you are, which is him, who's a her, which is you. Oh, now I see what you do for the game. You're in charge of incoherent babble.
Why are they trying to fake us out? We all know Alicia Silverstone did it. She just admitted she did it, and even showed them just a sinister side to her. Who wrote this shitty movie? I want names!
James Gunn.
James Gunn wrote this? James Gunn?
Are you okay?
I don't know what to add to that. We all know this was the guy who made Guardians of the Galaxy. He made good stuff before. I don't know what to say. I can't believe he did the first and second movie. Why is it so bad? He's made good stuff before.
Well, seeing as how you mentioned about Guardians of the Galaxy, I can see the film is trying to have some character development due to his direction, or in this case, the screenplay. 7 minutes later. Why this movie just keeps getting worse? Why? It's the Phantom Virus! Eek! Is that Audrey? Help! He's kidnapping me! Mal, help me! Audrey, I'm coming! I'll be seeing you soon. Brownie, help me! Audrey! What happened? The phantom virus! He kidnapped Audrey!
Well, that's not a big loss.
Mal, didn't you do anything to stop this? As if I need to ask.
Of course I did! I did this! No, stop! Come back!
I can't believe
let
you let this happen!
Let me at her! Let me at her!
So, does this mean that the phantom virus can, touch things and stuff?
My God, you're right! That means he's not a virus!
He's a guy in a costume.
No! I'm right here!
Then let's chase after him, lads. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere, but I gotta get back to the movie. And I'm going to weep right now because I know what scene is to come.
This place is like Clutopia, Scoob.
Oh boy, I know it's coming. Oh, just get it over with already. And it's not lemonade.
Look at those weird letters.
Oh boy.
Scooby-Doo, you turned into a freaking monster.
Oh, if you think that's freaky, just wait till what happens to you.
There's gotta be an antidote in here somewhere. Here, try it, Scoob. It looks medicinal.
Oh boy. Oh, it's coming.
Hello, thanks.
Oh boy. Ah! Oh no, 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 no! Oh, Taz isn't even making me feel any better. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness, Mal wasn't joking! Why would they do this in a kids movie? Why? Ta-da! Okay. 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 I am strong. I said through Beauty and the Beast 2017. Oh, who am I kidding? Even that wasn't that bad. And that had scary furniture in there for crying out loud. And that doesn't come close to seeing what I just saw. Oh, okay. Alright. You know what? I'm not even gonna invite Mal in here. I'm not giving her the satisfaction. Dang it! I am not giving it to her!
I'm right here, Brown.
What?
I've been waiting for this very movie ever since we did the first film together. Remember Sexy Elmo?
Don't remind me!
Let it consume your nightmares. Sexy Shaggy will haunt your nightmares to the end of time!
Ah! Alright! Go back and find Carlos! You had fun with this scene, now go!
Fine!
Oh boy.
That's why you giving us the news. I'll distract our scalpel squirrels. Once we can take us on our side. Us? Yes. You're faster than me. Once there, just plug it into the base. Push this button. It'll destroy all the monsters. We can't. We're robots. I mean, we tried to be heroes like you guys, but we're not, okay? We're just not.
And here's the moment that proves that Vilma is not gay.
I wanted to be like you guys. You guys are so free. You're never afraid to be who you really are. Whether you're fearful or joyful or hungry. I think you've been heroes all along. You just haven't known it.
Well, at least that's one good moment of the film. Well, and a few others. Oh boy. Hey. Well, that's one. That's what I call more than one way to skin a cat, and also defeating two birds with one stone. Ow. Wow. That's kind of something I would expect from the Nutty Professor to defeat a ghost. Or at least pop a clump.
My glasses. Brother. Not again. I've got to contact lenses.
As much of a disadvantage as it is to lose the glasses, personally, I wouldn't go for contact lenses. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to solve this mystery. Same as you.
Sort of like that.
Trying to solve.
Kind of reminds me of that gardener in Zombie Island that was actually an undercover detective there. Yeah, he didn't come off, like a nice guy at first. But of course, he did result to be a nice guy in the end, and had somewhat of a thing for Vilma a little bit, but well, kind of similar. Vilma? Vilma? Oh boy! This is not good.
So I can fold it like that?
No, so I can pull you up. You gotta trust me.
No, I only trust the facts. And all the facts say that you're the evil wax figure.
What does your heart say?
I don't know. It's beating too loud for me to hear.
Look deeper. You gotta trust me.
What does your heart say? That I'm gay and I want to be out and proud. Then be proud, Velma. Be who you are. This is what James Gunn wrote.
Okay, that does it. Time to clear things up here. Originally, in the first movie, James Gunn wanted Velma to be gay. Yes, that was true. But his idea was turned down, seeing how in the original, yes, I said original now, cartoons, Velma was not gay. However, James still managed to sneak in some subliminal hints of Velma being gay, which led to millions of talk about it, possibly leading to the later Scooby Doo animated series trying to do the same thing. Sort of like I think I've been hearing about in Mysteries Incorporated. Kinda like the Shaggy Stoner thing. Hollywood, or Holly Weird, has a lot of ways of screwing up many things in movie adaptations of cartoons like Scooby Doo.
Can we do like the scene, the scene I kind of want to improvise? Like I forgot to write in. It's like where the scene where Velma and where Daphne and Fred are talking, and they're kind of like they start to kiss and they're laying on the ground. I know we're just lying here, but you want to get in the Mr. Second thing? Oh yes, Fred, take me now.
Oh my goodness. Just keep going with the movie and cut it out.
But you totally know what they were going to do next. They just kept going to the kids, but they're totally going to get in and start banging.
Yes, whatever you say. Now let's move on now, please.
I want to see myself naked.
Moving on, please. Time for Shaggy and Scooby to save the day. As they usually do. Even though they don't think they can, that's usually how this ends up resulting. Oh boy.
Now you're stuck in here with me. The
Glob? That looks like something that would have been a pup named Scooby Doo.
Shaggy and Scooby eating.
Guys are probably running around helpless and terrified.
Wow. Well, it doesn't seem too helpless and terrified to me.
Finally, a month to eat.
Wow.
I wonder if there's a leader-sized soda gloss.
Boy, now them eating a monster kind of reminds me of a Teen Titans episode when Cyborg ate possessed candy. Or I think, evil possessed. Well, it was possessed candy. He was like, all right, if y'all fighting Cyborg's fighting back. Never knew evil tasted so good. Only problem in that scene was, unlike Shaggy and Scooby, eating possessed candy backfired on Cyborg and he wasn't able to enjoy movie night.
Now you're stuck in my trap.
Literally. Ugh. Oh boy. You gotta remind you guys how much I hate tar. Ugh. Why that stuff be nasty?
Soon your friends will be dead and clues destroyed. My revenge will be final, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Or is there? It's up to Scooby. meddling. Well, I gotta admit, this is pretty good. At least it's a good use of the new Scooby song.
Come here, you worthless mutt.
Ooh, nobody calls me a worthless mutt. Yeah, you nasty blob of tar. Oh yeah, you just got scooped. Oh, how embarrassing. Dobby, Dobby, Dew.
If I love her, Shaggy, and I want that human.
Bad now! Shaggy and Scooby are pure! Stop that!
It's on the internet. You're welcome there, honey.
Before we continue and wrap up the movie, I want to at least enjoy this scene without Mal's interruption like she did earlier. Shaggy. Okay. Scooby, Dobby, Dew. Coming soon to theaters, Scooby Doo Pulp Fiction. Probably a more kid-friendly version of it, because, you know, the original wouldn't exactly be kid-friendly. I'm melting! Oh, what a world, what a world! Oh boy. Scooby saved the day!
You know the identity of the evil mask figure behind it all.
Well, our hunch is correct. The evil masked figure is...
Of course.
Heather Jasper Howe.
Yeah, you know, CJ pointed it out earlier. I really don't care at this
The
point.
masked figure was on the roof. You almost had me there, didn't you? Lucky for her, she had an assistant helping her along with it.
Wait, what?
Ned.
Huh?
When I realized she was the evil masked figure, he quickly changed into her
Okay.
costume. But why did she do it? Because Heather Jasper Howe is actually
Wait, a double unmasking?
Dr. Jonathan Jacobo,
Oh,
the
okay.
original pterodactyl ghost. But how do you know this? A photo.
Well, that went way back. Well, at least it wasn't Scrappy again. Thank God.
So Jacobo survived that fall off the prison wall.
He also adapted the false Heather Jasper Howe persona to turn the press against us.
Then he framed poor hideous old man Rickles by putting that book in the Black Knight Ghost in his neck.
As if you getting the lead in my fair lady wasn't enough. I was an excellent Eliza. You were too active. And stealing my
boy.
tater tot. You kept saying you felt puffy.
And the real identity of
Okay.
it is...
Yeah, he's not wearing a mask. So much for that.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling punks and that dog dog.
It's meddling kids and their dog. Get it right.
You were a dude this whole time?
Boss.
Didn't cost. But we cuddled.
Ew! Oh my lord! No, I ain't even gonna comment. I don't want to go there. No. It's so no. Okay, that's enough. They unmasked everything. Oh, thank God! Well, okay, fine. I'll play a little bit more.
Listen, Velma, I know that must have seemed very suspicious, but you have to believe me. I have nothing to do with it.
Oh, just go on and kiss them. You know you're gonna do it.
Listen, Patrick. I'm not glamorous or mysterious. But one thing that's true is
Kiss her.
I like you.
Kiss the
Very much.
girl. You know you
And I
wanna
would like
kiss
to
the
go out with you
girl.
again. But this time, I will go as myself.
Yeah. Come on. Do it. Kiss. Ow! Seriously?
Hey, the cheering for
Yeah? I always thought that was the best thing in the world. I guess I found something a little bit better.
Shaggy, can we get your photo on that?
No kiss from them either, huh? Okay, well, guess we at least get a little comedy, at least. Oh, look, it's two of the Three Stooges. Finally! What, Vilma doesn't get a kiss from her guy? No. Okay, so finally, after all of that, it is over. Oh boy, it almost broke me for a second. And why didn't Vilma get that kiss there? And believe me, she is gorgeous. She's a gorgeous nerd. Just because you're a nerd doesn't mean you can't be gorgeous. And trust me, you're definitely mysterious, Vilma. Mysteriously gorgeous. That's why the guy likes you. Oh, ew. Anyway, as I said again, thank God it's over. It's not as bad as the first Scooby Doo movie, but I'm sorry. It's still bad.
Brownny,
I
where are
just
you?
wish.
We found Carlos and Audrey.
I'm coming. Carlos, Audrey.
Carlos, I'm coming.
You guys are never gonna believe this. The Phantom Virus, has them tied up together and put them in a death trap. Oh, they're doomed. Doomy face. Guys, I found Carlos.
No, you got captured alongside Carlos. And you just sent women back 30 years.
We gotta get up there and untie them before the giant anvil drops on them. I don't think so.
CJ, fly up to save them.
I can't leave you guys alone with this guy.
We will be fine, lass. We'll handle this phantom virus. So what did we do? I suppose we could have that chase scene, thing they do in the Scooby movies.
Or we do this.
Baby, you're the best.
And you are so sexy and amazing with your hook.
Oh, knock it off and focus on keeping the phantom virus there. And stop flirting with your boyfriend every time you get.
You're already too late.
Carlos, are you okay?
Oh, I'm okay, but who are you?
It's me, CJ. Don't you remember, Carlos?
I don't. Annabelle!
Sweet, you guys caught him.
It was nothing, barely a challenge, darling.
Everything would be better if the Scooby had a sea witch on their side.
Well, okay now. Let's see who Venom Shockmon really is, aka the Venom virus from Cyber Chase.
$50 says his mouth.
But I too have $5 on Mal too, darling. On second thought, make that $10.
I'm right here.
And the Phantom virus is Old Man Jay.
Old Man Jay?
Wait,
what? What?
Take two.
Jay?
Jay? Yeah, that's better.
Why would Jay capture Carlos? He's literally have no motivation for doing this.
Hey, look at Jay's eyes. Does that look familiar to you?
Yeah, it does. Like when Jafar was hypnotizing the Sultan. But who would do this? Mistress. The Mistress of Evil did this?
Try her hellspawn.
I knew it was Mal who kidnapped Carlos the entire time. I had to know for sure before I got in a cassowary. So when I left alone with Mal, when we split up, she had me kidnapped by the Phantom. And if there's one thing I know Mal likes to do is to kidnap me, which led me straight to Carlos. I knew she had been using Jay ever so much, because ever since Mal came back to the ward after the first Scooby Doo video, Jay had not been acting himself after an argument that him and Mal had. And then I found out that Mal stole Jafar's staff to hypnotize Jay. And the biggest giveaway is when the mental ward was exploding with fire. Mal uses fire, and there's such a saying that the BKs told: when there's fire, Mal is involved ever so much.
And the biggest coup in the Cyber Chase video were me and Carl's explaining after we portrayed Mal and saved the guard's family. Mal has been trying to make us regret it ever since. I applaud you, Audrey, for figuring this out. However, you never asked why I did all this.
I would assume to get revenge on Brownny for ruining your plans to release Hades.
No, you idiot! Brownny was doing a Scooby Doo Month, so I thought I'd make a classic Scooby Doo mystery for all the viewers to enjoy. Plus, I wanted to make Brownny suffer through the Scooby Doo sequel. So you resulted in kidnapping Carlos? Yeah, pretty much. He has amnesia, you bitch! Let me at her!
It's alright, darling.
Yeah, we got Carlos back, and that's all that matters. He's safe and alive.
Well, is there going to be any punishment for Mal? Like, Uma beating the crap out of her?
Well, actually, I kind of gotta go with CJ on that one.
Alright, Mal. It's over. We're taking you back to the ward.
Oh, come on, I blew up the ward.
We had a backup one, just in case you blew up the mental hospital. We were prepared. That's actually pretty smart. I called the ward before I was captured so Mal could go back for help after we found Carlos. Seriously, who are you people? And why am I here?
Alright. I'll go back. But I still won. More than you'll realize.
Alright, Mal, let's go.
Sexy Shaggy will haunt your neighbors to the end of time! Yes, Get the psychotic fire bitch out of here.
Well, this was an interesting Scooby Doo Month. I didn't expect it to happen this way, but sort of like Shaquille O'Neal said in Steel. That kind of stuff happens. But I'm glad to have met you all, except for Mal. And we saved Carlos, so everything turned out good.
Well, darling, we have to go.
Oh, so soon?
We have to help Carlos. This is all my fault. If I didn't bring Carlos back to the mental world, then none of this would have happened.
Don't blame yourself, lass. We couldn't have foreseen any of this, or even known that this would happen. Yes, the important thing is that Carlos is safe, and that is what matters ever so much.
Come, we will get to my place to help Carlos and give him the proper care he deserves. Until we meet again, Brownny.
Okay, goodbye, you guys. I wish you all the best of luck.
Before we go, I should remind you that I left your house on an island and you'll have a roommate now.
Oh, thank you, Uma. Wait. What do you mean by a new roommate?
Goodbye for now, Brownny.
Bye, Brownie. I'll miss right in your fridge.
We were both in the movie, by the
Wasn't in
way.
this video, by the way.
Yay for us!
Woo! I still love me.
And I love you too.
No, I mean me.
Oh, she knows she wants me. Well, time for my final thoughts, and I can go home after all of this. Well, I will say this. There are some good things in the sequel, Scooby-Doo. Heck, there were even some good things in the first movie. In general, even a bad movie has a few good things in it. But, yeah, one good thing I will say. The gang actually was together and everything, and they weren't fighting each other like the first movie and like, oh, I'm gonna solve the mystery for you, and being jerks to each other. Yeah, they were actually working together, and that kind of did make it feel like an actual episode of Scooby-Doo on a live-action theatrical level. However, though, the fact that this is still in the same universe where we have an evil Scrappy that's in jail somewhere, or I guess maybe a mental hospital or wherever they put him at, yeah, it still kind of poisons the universe a bit there, knowing that this happened to Scrappy, and on top of that, there's no reference or even a mention of him, like maybe how he's doing or something. And on top of that, they were complete jerks to him in the first place that drove him to be that way. But, yeah. So, yeah, but all in all, it's not as bad as the first one. It's not completely good, but not as bad as the first one. If it was just a movie by itself and not the sequel to the first movie, it probably would have gotten okay mark, with no knowledge of Scrappy in the universe of that happening to him. Yeah, and then maybe a sequel from that would introduce Scrappy in a better light. Yeah, but they didn't want to do that, so. Oh boy. Oh. Let's go home. And that was Scooby Doo Month. Don't know how not how I thought this would go, but well, that's how things are sometimes. I'm Brownie B. Brown, and Scooby Dooby Dooby, Tsunami. Wait, did CJ leave me the Tsunami woman as a roommate?
Hey, what can I say except you're welcome? Happy Scooby Doo Month, everybody, and prepare for a Merry Christmas this year. Well, Scooby Doo Month has been very interesting. I will admit, kidnapping, celebrity guest stars, the most shittiest movie of them all. But, I'm here to talk to you about, considering to review the live-action Scooby Doo movies. What do you say, Bob Shoke?
Oh no, 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 no. After seeing what you guys just went through, I don't think I would want to go through that. Hell, I suffered bait formers for Christ's sake. And three of
But you suffered through descendants. You can do this.
Because apparently my viewers just love to see me suffer.
Well, at least you're not dealing with Chris and Chenoweth right now.
Don't you wanna be evil like me? Don't you wanna be me?
Oh my gosh.
Don't you wanna be evil?
I know I can't get rid of her. I can't get rid of her. Although she does make Mal angry. For example, hey Kristen, do you mind going to the mental ward for me to go visit Mal?
Sure, why not? Don't you wanna be evil like me? Don't you
What is she doing here? CJ!
Don't you wanna be evil like me? Don't you wanna be
Baker, stop! Coming up soon, Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Oh. God bless us, everyone.
The ghost is here and it's always a fake. The ghost is here, there's no reason to shake. The ghost is here, oh, give us a break, it's fake. Another fool attacks, he's beating down our backs, so we're making tracks for the exit. The ghost is here, there's a crook in the suit. The ghost is here, he's protecting some loot. The ghost is here, I'll give him the boot. He's fake. Oh, the ghost is here. It's a frightening task to face our fears and the creep in the mask. Until the ghost is here, there's no reason to ask. He's fake.